For most of the 21st century, which has only been for 21 21 years, 5 months, and 4 months and 31 days. This will be about the causes of a lot of the wars during the 21st century. War and terrorism in the 21st century. Let's get started. War and terrorism in the 21st century. Da, 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 da. Hi guys, and welcome back to a new episode on the channel, and today we will be talking about the war and terrorism in the 21st century. So let's get started. So today we will be starting off with the 9/11 attacks. Okay, I got a little timeline here ready and go, so let's get started. Okay, let's just turn this off so we can see better. Okay, the key is that there are several different flights. The ones without the little jagged edges are 11 American Airlines. The ones with the jagged areas and with the flight 175 are United Airlines. The blue ones are with 77, which are American Airlines, and the green ones are United Airlines 93. So at 8 o'clock, at 8:20, an accidental transmission was received from Flight 11, confirming suspicions that the flight had been hijacked. And this is the hijacker. At 8:49, the first report of an incident at the WTC crossed the AP New Wire, and moments later, the numerous cable and news outlets cut away from the programming to cover the story. At 8:46, Flight 11 crashed into the north face of the North Tower. And at 9:03, but this time this was when it was hijacked. 93 flew off from here. At 9:03, Flight 175 crashed into the south face of the South Tower. At 9:05, President Bush is about to begin reading the pet goat to students when the Chief of Staff, Andrew, got interested with news of the second plane impact. At 9:21, all bridges and tunnels into Manhattan are closed. Flight 93 was hijacked. And at 9:37, Flight 77 crashed into the western side of the Pentagon. At 9:45, the U.S. airspace was shut down. All operating aircraft are ordered to land at the nearest airport. And at 9:59, the South Tower of the World Trade collapsed. And by now, at 10:03, Flight 93 crashed into a field at the Somerset County, Pennsylvania, after fighting between hijackers and passengers. At 10:28, the North Tower of the World Trade Center collapsed. At 10:50, a portion of the Pentagon collapses due to the fire, and in 10:53, Defense Secretary Donald Rumsfeld orders the U.S. military placed at DEFCON 3. And at 12:15, the airspace over the contiguous United States is clear of all commercial and private flights. Now, I didn't create this map. Actually, the visualcapitalists.com, whoever they are with a pig logo, created this. And now let's just show you guys what crashed where. This area between floors 93 and 99 and the North Tower was crashed by Flight 11. At Flight 175, floor 77 and 85 of the South Tower was crashed into. The Flight 93 crashed somewhere else. The Flight 77 crashed into the Pentagon at this area. And that's 9/11. Such a historic moment because last year it has been the 20th anniversary of 9/11. Alright. This is where the Taliban seem to have hijacked everything. This is the map of Afghanistan. So after the Taliban did this last year, there was also something else. American troops started coming in. They started coming in and then they started attacking other people. The Afghanistan and the Taliban. Civilians died and so did a lot of military people. Eventually they withdrew last year. And then another war happened. The Iraq War. For the Iraq War, this was something entirely different. This one seriously happened somewhere else. Now, I will say that the Iraq War was something similar to the Afghanistan War, but it was something entirely different too. Iraq was something, as I could say, as different as pie. As easy as pie, but as different as pie as well. And as we go into the present, we have a lot of technological advances. But what are those technological advances? Well, let's find out. For the past wars, there was a lot of fighting, and the only way that everyone seemed to fight was on the ground, like this. Attack! But nowadays, it's more of guns. Actually, let me use blue. More of guns. Airplanes. Bam. Nuclear missiles. Shoo, shoo, shoo. And that's basically about the only difference. The way we technologically advanced in a lot of fields, including the military, have been enormous, and we haven't seen a lot of that since a long time. For the past and the present, they have the same concept of war, but they don't have the same way to fight war. And that's the end of this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you guys did enjoy this episode and learned something new, at least, if you didn't really enjoy it, at least something new, then please tell me what you learned in the comments below. Click either of these two videos. Please subscribe to the channel, like this episode, and share this episode. Shut on out. Peace. Like, subscribe, share.